world is full of mysteries flickering at the edge of our vision. Things we can't explain no matter how hard we try. Things that go bump in the night, making our hearts race. Things captured in the blink of an eye, forever imprinted on film. Or are they just illusions? Tonight we're diving headfirst into the abyss, exploring three chilling tales of shadows caught in photographs, each more unsettling than the last. Are these merely tricks of light, camera glitches, or something far more sinister lurking in the dark? Something that doesn't want to be seen, but can't help but be remembered, haunting our memories. Stay close, keep the lights on, and prepare to question everything you thought you knew about shadows. This is The Strange Shadows in Photos. Are they glitches or ghosts? Horror story. Imagine this. A dilapidated house, its windows like vacant eyes staring out at the world. The paint is peeling and the structure seems to sag under the weight of countless untold stories. It stands alone on a windswept moor, shrouded in whispers of a tragic past. The moor itself seems to mourn, with fog rolling in like a ghostly shroud, adding to the house's eerie isolation. Some say it's cursed, haunted by those who breathed their last breath within its decaying walls. The very air around it feels heavy, as if the house itself is a living entity holding on to the souls trapped within. Urban explorers, drawn to the macabre lure of the forgotten, dared to venture inside. They were thrill seekers, looking for a brush with the unknown, hoping to capture a piece of the house's dark history. Armed with cameras, they sought to document the home's decrepit beauty, its faded grandeur. Each click of the shutter was an attempt to freeze time, to hold on to the fleeting moments of eerie stillness. They captured dust-covered furniture, peeling wallpaper, and an emptiness that hung heavy in the air. The rooms, once filled with life, now stood as silent witnesses to the passage of time. But one photo in particular sent chills down their spines. It was unlike any other, a snapshot that seemed to capture the very essence of the house's haunted past. In the reflection of an old tarnished mirror, a shadowy figure loomed. The mirror, cracked and dusty, seemed to hold secrets of its own, reflecting not just the room, but something otherworldly. Tall and gaunt, it seemed to melt into the darkness, its edges indistinct, its intentions unclear. The figure was a mere silhouette, a dark presence that seemed to watch and wait. Was it a trick of the light? A fleeting play of shadows in a decaying room, or was it something more? A glimpse into a world beyond our own, where the past and present collide? Or was it something more sinister, a spectral resident forever bound to the house? A ghostly figure trapped between worlds, unable to move on. Some say the figure resembles the home's original owner, a man who met an untimely end within those very walls. His portrait, found in a dusty attic, bears an uncanny resemblance to the shadowy figure in the mirror. Would this be his tormented soul, unable to find peace? A restless spirit forever wandering the halls of his once beloved home, searching for something lost. The photo, grainy and unsettling, offers no easy answers. It is a puzzle, a piece of a larger mystery that may never be fully understood. It serves as a chilling reminder that some places hold secrets, secrets that refuse to stay buried. The house, with its dark history, is a keeper of these secrets, whispering them to those who dare to listen. Secrets that whisper to us from beyond the veil, asking to be seen, acknowledged, feared. They are the echoes of the past, lingering in the shadows, waiting to be discovered. Look closely at the photo. What do you see? Is it just a trick of the light, or something more? Can you feel the chill in the air, the cold that seems to seep into your bones, a reminder of the house's haunted past? Can you sense the weight of unseen eyes watching your every move, the feeling that you are never truly alone, that something or someone is always there, lurking in the shadows? Deep in the heart of an ancient forest where sunlight struggles to penetrate the dense canopy, a different kind of shadow lurks, one that defies the natural order of light and dark. This is a place where ancient trees stand as silent sentinels, their gnarled branches reaching out like skeletal fingers, whispering secrets of a time long forgotten. A group of hikers, eager to escape the confines of civilization, ventured into this secluded woodland, seeking both adventure and a respite from their daily lives. They sought solace in the rustling leaves, the chirping birds, and the gentle hum of nature that seemed to promise peace and tranquility. The earthy scent of the forest floor filled their senses, grounding them in the present moment, making them feel connected to the ancient land beneath their feet. They sought adventure, unaware of the darkness that whispered beneath the surface, a darkness that had been waiting, watching. As they trekked deeper into the woods, the air grew heavy, charged with an unseen energy that seemed to pulse with every step they took. The sunlight, already struggling to pierce the thick foliage, seemed to dim even further as if swallowed by the encroaching shadows, creating an eerie twilight in the middle of the day. One hiker, lagging behind, paused to capture the eerie beauty of the woods, his camera clicking softly in the stillness. He snapped a photo of his friends disappearing around a bend in the path, their laughter echoing faintly in the stillness, a stark contrast to the growing unease he felt. Later, as he scrolled through the photos, his blood ran cold. What he saw was beyond explanation, beyond the realm of the natural. There, lurking among the trees, was a shape, a shadow that seemed to defy the very essence of light and dark. It wasn't human, not entirely. It was something else, something that didn't belong in the world of the living. It was a twisting, contorted shadow, darker than the surrounding darkness, as if a void had opened up in the forest itself, swallowing all light and hope. It had no discernible features, no eyes, no mouth, yet it seemed to radiate a palpable sense of dread, a feeling that chilled him to the bone. It was as if the forest itself was watching, judging, waiting for something or someone to make a wrong move. Was it a trick of the light? A fleeting play of shadows cast by the swaying branches? Or was it something far more sinister? The shadows seemed to dance and shift, creating illusions that played tricks on the mind, making it hard to distinguish reality from imagination. Or was it something more ancient, something born of the earth and the shadows themselves? A primordial entity that had existed long before humans walked the earth. The hiker couldn't shake the feeling that he had stumbled upon something forbidden, something that should have remained hidden, buried deep within the forest's heart. He never returned to those woods, haunted by the memory of the shadow in the forest, a chilling reminder that some places are best left undisturbed, their mysteries unsolved, their secrets kept. Chapter 3. The Phantom in the Old School. The old schoolhouse stood on a hill overlooking the town, a crumbling monument to forgotten lessons and faded dreams. Its once vibrant walls now bore the scars of time, weathered and worn, telling silent stories of the generations that had passed through its doors. Its windows, like vacant eyes, stared out at the world, reflecting the passage of time and the weight of countless secrets. These windows, now cracked and clouded, had once been portals to knowledge and discovery, but now they seemed to guard the mysteries within. Locals whispered tales of the school's haunted halls, of children who vanished without a trace, of teachers driven mad by unseen forces. The stories varied, but they all shared a common thread of fear and the unknown, painting a picture of a place where reality and the supernatural intertwined. It was a place where the veil between our world and the next seemed thin, where the echoes of the past lingered like phantom whispers. The air was thick with an unspoken tension, as if the very walls held their breath, waiting for the next chapter in their haunted history to unfold. One night, a group of teenagers, drawn by the allure of the forbidden, decided to explore the abandoned school. They had heard the stories, but their curiosity and a sense of adventure overpowered their fear. Armed with flashlights and fueled by teenage bravado, they stepped across the threshold, unaware of the darkness that awaited them. Each step they took echoed through the empty halls, a stark reminder of the silence that had settled over the school. The air inside was thick with the smell of decay and dust. It was as if time had stopped, leaving everything in a state of suspended animation, waiting for someone to disturb its slumber. The only sounds were the creaking floorboards beneath their feet and the beating of their own hearts. Each creak seemed to amplify their growing sense of unease, as if the building itself was warning them to turn back. As they made their way down a darkened hallway, one of the teenagers snapped a photo, his flash illuminating a scene of eerie stillness. The brief burst of light revealed more than just the decaying walls. It seemed to capture the very essence of the school's haunted past. A classroom, frozen in time, desks neatly arranged, textbooks lying open. It was as if the students had just stepped out for a moment, leaving their lessons unfinished, their stories incomplete. But when he looked at the photo, he noticed something chilling. His hands trembled as he showed it to his friends, their faces reflecting the same mix of fear and disbelief. In the back of the classroom, peering out from the shadows, was a figure. It was a presence that seemed to defy explanation, a ghostly silhouette that sent shivers down their spines. It was tall and slender, dressed in what appeared to be a long coat or a robe. The figure's attire was old-fashioned, out of place in the modern world, adding to the sense of otherworldliness. Its face, obscured by the shadows, was impossible to make out. The darkness seemed to cling to it, hiding its features and leaving only an impression of something not quite human. The teenagers fled the school that night, their laughter replaced by terrified screams. They ran without looking back. The image of the shadowy figure burned into their minds. The photo, shared among the townsfolk, became a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurked within the abandoned schoolhouse. It was passed from hand to hand, each person adding their own theories and fears to the growing legend. Was it a trick of the light? A figment of their overactive imaginations? The questions lingered, unanswered, feeding the mystery. A figment of their overactive imaginations, or was it something more sinister, a restless spirit, forever bound to the halls of the old school? The debate raged on, each new story adding another layer to the enigma. Or was it something more sinister, a restless spirit, forever bound to the halls of the old school? The debate raged on, each new story adding another layer to the enigma. Some say it's the ghost of a former teacher, others whisper of a student who met an untimely end. Theories abounded, each more chilling than the last, but none could be proven. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. The old schoolhouse holds secrets, secrets that refuse to stay buried. Its walls, steeped in history and mystery, continue to guard their dark tales, waiting for the next brave soul to uncover them. There you have it, 3 chilling tales of shadows captured in photographs, 3 glimpses into the darkness that lurks at the edge of our reality. But are these shadows merely glitches in the fabric of our world? Or are they something more? Do you believe in ghosts? Do you think it's possible for something to exist beyond our understanding, something that can only be glimpsed in the shadows, in the flicker of a camera lens? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you dare to delve deeper into the darkness, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more scary stories. Remember, the truth is out there, lurking in the shadows, waiting.